The Raider equinox is firmly upon us. Salutations. Salutations. Everybody, let me tell you something. I know I say this a lot, but yo, I'm excited, man. Welcome to another Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your brother, Wasted Talent, man. What is the mother effing deal? Everybody, tell a friend and tell a friend. Get wasted with me. Share this out. Get them likes up. Get them shares up. And yo, I'm excited because the band is back together, my friends. The band is back together. Help has arrived. Help is on the way, man. I always say from your lips to God's ears, and God has heard our cries. We were talking about the trenches, and we need help on the defensive line. I was up there bloviating about this. To quote our brother Stephen A. Smith, who might be pulling up a little later. I was on my knees praying last night, saying, man, what are we going to do? And God heard my cries, and he sent Big Hank our way, man. He sent Bilal back. He sent Trayvon High-Stakes Mullen back. And let me tell you something, man. I am very, very excited. Let me give my salutations in the chat. My guys, who do we got in the place to be? Robert Pena, as always, my brother, salute. My bro Kenny, my big bro Kenny, what's up, man? The 202 is always in the house, firmly in the place to be. Robert Cicinero, my guy, looking jacked as always. My bro, what's good with you? What's good with you? Raider Chaos, yeah, buddy, you already. The official producer of Raider Nation Unlimited. We say it every day. Y'all already know. Hey, Wasted, let's go. We got our guys back. Maybe a DE, Jordan Jenkins. We're going to unpack that. You already know. Canetown, what it's going to be, Canetown. Raider Tony, what's up, bro? Ain't seen you here in a while, bro. Thank you for pulling up. LV Maximus, you already know. More skeletons found in Lake Mead. Don't push it. Wow, I don't know anything about skeletons or anything Undertaker, but we will not get into that on Raider Nation Unlimited, my brother. Anybody that's over on Twitter, if y'all want y'all comments, y'all want to, get into the discussion, what you can do is pull up on YouTube on Raider Nation Unlimited featuring Wasted Talent on YouTube, or you can pull up on menoforder.com. Men of Order on YouTube, that's another channel that I am on. And if you have not subscribed to the Men of Order, please, all my people that are members of Raider Nation Unlimited, I need for y'all to go over to Men of Order, hit that sub button real quick and jump back over here, because we got to get Men of Order to 1,000 subs, man. It's a personal mission of mine that I need to help my brothers out and get that situation over there solvent. You know what I'm saying? My bro, William Merchant, what's the deal? The Canetown, Wasted, what's good, brother? Pay that tab. Y'all already know. We got 103 in the room. Get wasted with your brother, Wasted, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. My bro Hammer's in a place to be, my guy. Hammer, love you, brother. What's up, man? I was watching you live, man. Fire content, my bro. So, conditional 7th round pick in 24 for Gillespie shows. They must have not been very impressed with him. Raider Casper, I was saying this, and I got eviscerated for this when we were talking about who was going to get cut when we first started the offseason program, right? You can't keep a guy on your roster over the currency of hope. You hope when you see the measurables from Tyree Gillespie that he can turn into a player, right? But the only thing that you can go off of is a man's history. This man, when he was in college, when he was at Missouri, was a dynamic player. He flashed dynamic traits. He has dynamic measurables, but he doesn't have dynamic production. And your ability is your availability in the National Football League. They can't keep this guy on the roster based off of that. Roderick Teamer is available. Roderick Teamer is here. Roderick Teamer is playing special teams. Roderick Teamer is a needed player. He's a guy who has a positive attitude. He is a pro, right? Then you have Johnathan Abram, who is a man who they can use in the box. He is a guy who is another dynamic guy physically, right? And he's also a guy who they're banking on. They pay a lot more money than Tyreek Gillespie. That's a factor as well. And he's in his last year of his contract. He's a prove-it deal. Then you have the closer, who has had a great career in the National Football League. He's by no means a Hall of Fame player, but he's had a really, really good and productive career. So where does Tyreek Gillespie fit in that? Then we have UDFAs who have some of the similar measurables than he does. So listen, man, don't act like we got rid of Ed Reed. At least we got something for him, and we didn't just cut him all and out and just jettison him. I'm just glad we got something for him, guys. My bro, Brandon Oliver, what's good? It's nice to see everybody's back on the practice field, man. You know what, man? I'm just happy that we're going into the regular season. We're going into the last meaningful preseason game with guys healthy so we can see what we got, because I didn't want us to go into the last round of kind of cuts without seeing game film on guys like Mullen, without seeing game film on guys like Stoner. Even though I don't think Stoner's going to make this team, you know what I mean? He might, but, it's going to be a long shot for him. I want to see the guy play. My guy, Van City, man, one of the MVPs here in the chat, brother, every single day. My guy, thank you for pulling up. Giovanni Ochoa wasted. For sure, a top 3 rated YouTuber at this point. Always has great content. Brother, man, you don't know how much that means to me, bro. That's all I really want. All I really want, man, in this game, bro, real rap, man, is respect and love from the nation, bro. Like, this is become a great love of mine. This is something to where, like, yo, I'm looking for something at a point, man. Like, I'm having a pretty successful career at my actual job. I have a great family, man. You know what I mean? My daughters, man, I have 2 wonderful daughters, man. I have a wonderful, loving, and successful, beautiful wife. You know what I mean? I'm not bragging or nothing like that, man. My mother is still with me, man, and healthy. I love my mom. I have great in-laws. I have a great family, bro. I have great friends. Like, my best friend, man, is really like a brother to me. My best friend, man, I had, man, this guy is like, I couldn't ask for a better friend in life, man. Like, seriously, my brother is the fucking man. I have so many great people in my life, man. My actual life is a great, great life, and I'm very, very blessed. But it gets to a point in your life where you have so much responsibility. You have all these things that you are going through in your life. You have a lot of responsibility at work. I have a lot of responsibility at work. I have a very, very dangerous profession that I do. And sometimes there's a lot of pressure. I'm responsible for other guys at my profession as well. And it's like, I was looking for something. You got kids. You want to be the best dad you can be. You want to be the best husband you could be. And then you start looking up, and then you look up, and 10, 15, 20 years later, your kids, teenagers, they got sports. They got this. They about to go to college. And you look, your wife got this going on that. And then you look up, and you're not doing anything for you. And the thing that has always been a love of mine is the sport of football and the Raiders. And the fact that I get to talk to fellow Raider fans every single day, and I get to tap in with Raider Nation, and I get to now go to games and be recognized by the nation and talk to Raider fans. Like, bro, you know how dope it is for me to go to the mall all the way on the East Coast. Every time I go to the mall, I run into a Raider fan that sees me and notices me and recognizes me, and I talk Raiders with them. That shit is wonderful, man. And I thank all of you. And that's what this shit is about for me. Now, and it's a great thing to be able to turn this love of mine into something that now can be something that I can do into, because pretty soon, man, few years, man, I might, I've been at my job a long time. I might retire, when I'm supposed, because I started as a young guy. I might just retire and just do this all the time because I love it. I love it. And I want to bring as much content as I can, man, on all levels and all mediums. And I want to link with my brother Docs, link with my brother Hammer, Andy, everybody, man. Samoan, Mitch, Sanjeet, everybody in the nation. Raid the Tape, man. I haven't really tapped in with him much. All of these guys, man. All of the guys that's in the nation, that's cool, that's good guys that are about the shield. I want to work. Raider Cody. great guys. I just want to work with all the best guys, man, and all the guys who's about Raider Nation, bro. All the rest of that petty shit, man, I'm not with all of that, bro. Because don't none of us own none of this. This is about Raider Nation. This is about the love for this team. It's about football. It's about spreading, like, you know what I mean? Knowledge. It's about sharing knowledge. It's about having fun, bro. It's not about that corny shit, man. That's not what I got into this for, bro. But yo, I thank you, man. That really made me feel great, man. I appreciate you, dog. Bill Gates wasting my brother. I know it's only preseason, but we look very well coached, my brother. Yo, Bill Gates, you're not wrong, dog. You can see a really well coached team right off the rip, dog. I'm gonna tell you another well coached team just from me watching Hard Knocks. The Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell is doing well, man. I don't know if they have enough talent there, but let me tell you something, bro. They are well coached, and they're gonna they might not be the best team in football, but they're gonna give you the best effort they possibly can. Yo, another person who I need to reach out to, and I was gonna ask today if he wanted to pull up, is Raider John, bro. Raider John, what's up, man? When you gonna hit me? When you gonna pull up on the channel, bro? What's up, bro? When you gonna link up with your brother Wasted? This is an open invitation to pull up on a live with your brother Wasted, man. What's up, man? One of the GOATs. All my guys up in the place to be, man. Chuck, what's up, man? Where you been? What's good, man? Greg says, shout out to the Men of Order. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Hammers, my bro. Yo, Hammer, love you, brother. That's my guy, man. But you know, I'm already tapped in. You my brother, man. You already know, man. Oscar, my guy. Thank you, man. Thank you. So, yo, let's get into the football. Hammer, what are you doing? You brought the thotties in here, bro. The wasted word of the day comes from Noriega on Drink Champs. Some of y'all need to relax. That's a factory, my guy. The thought bots in the place. Yo, the thought bots are welcome, man. You're all welcome. I got to get down. We got to get to business, dog. Thick frame E. Wasted, what's up? I hear you're going to be in Tennessee. Let me buy you a drink. I'll be there too. That's a fact, bro. I'm going to be up. I'm going to pull up, bro. Definitely. Respect, little bro. Love you, man. Real talk. Same, Kenny, man. I can't wait to meet you in person, bro. Ridder Casper. Never met you in person, but you're a family, brother. The nation has your back. You seem to be one of the realest, humble people around. Keep doing you. Ridder Casper, man. I appreciate that, dog. Yo, Paul Wall, my guy. Nashville is going to be lit. Been there twice before. We won both times. Raider Nation takes over. I hope so, dog. I hope so, man. Salvatore Bruno. Wasted. Did you ever think great people like you surround themselves with success and family because your love attracts us? Fans love to you, man. Keep it up, bro. Thank you. All love. Equinox, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Still waiting on that Doc's Wasted Honcho show. Sean Donnie, yo, man, listen, man. You never know, brother. You never know, man. Crystal Ball, my guy, man. You going to be at the New Orleans game? I want to be, bro, but the problem with that is that the Jacksonville game, I kind of like gotta go to the Jacksonville game because my little cousin, man, is a top 25 recruit for the University of Florida, and I'm going to see him play in high school. He's a senior. He's committed to the University of Florida. And then we're going to go to Disney around that time for my daughter. So that's the same weekend I want to go to the Raider Jacksonville game. It's going to be tough for me to get back down to New Orleans the next week. So, you know what I mean? Because I got to work. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I love this stuff, but I still got to I got to pay the bills. I got to pay that mortgage, and I got to be to work, man. So, I don't know. New Orleans is going to be a tough one, man, around that time of year, man. Facts. The Nashville blackout is going to be something serious because I know Murph is going to be in the place and Docs is going to be in the place, man. KJ Hendricks, good to see you, my bro. Am I coming to week 1 in LA? Rob, that's still on the table, my guy. That's still on the table, my guy. That's still on the table, man. Yo, Jacob, my guy, man. My guy, man. What's up, man? You in Tampa, you going to be at the Jazz game? Yo, pull up on me, bro. Whoever at the Jazz game, pull up. I'm definitely going to be up there. The trade was ridiculous. We gave up for nothing. Silver and Black, bro, like I said, if Gillespie wasn't in the plans, He hasn't done anything in the National Football League for me to get anything. Like, they're not going to get anything for Tyree Gillespie. Like, some of these guys, we make the mistake of falling in love with what we see, like the measurables. We're like, damn, these dudes are, fast and big, and we like the guy, and we want this guy to be successful, and we put value on them that other people in the National Football League don't. We weren't going to get anything for Tyree Gillespie, and if he didn't fit on this team, I'm glad we got something for him, bro, because he's a grade A cut candidate. I didn't think Tyree Gillespie was going to make the team. I said he wasn't going to make the team, and I said Demarcus Robinson wasn't going to make the team. Because the writing was there. Like, when you bring in a guy like the closer, right, Deron Harmon, he's an older guy. You already see they're not going to cut Johnathan Abram, right? Roderick Teamer's a guy that's been around this league, and he's one of their ace special teamers. So it was between Gillespie and Dillon Leavitt. They cut Dillon, like Gillespie, Dillon Leavitt, and then when they start bringing in safeties and drafting these guys, it's like, okay, one of them guys are gonna go. But you knew three of them guys were gonna be here on this roster. And Roderick Teamer still is a guy that you never know. He might not make it, bro. But I know that Deron Harmon's going to make it, and I know Johnathan Abram is going to make it. But let me get up to these. Yo, my bro, Raiders for life, man. Wasted. The Chiefs lost McCole Hardman. I heard, man. So, look, they lost him. That sucks for them. I don't want to ever see anybody get hurt. But to be honest with you, now DeMarcus Robinson's on the scrap heap. I don't know if the familiarity is going to have them go and bring him in. I doubt it, because he's a guy that they were very, very down on. He was a guy that they didn't feel lived up to, what they wanted from him. But he's a guy that's familiar with what they do there. They gave him the golden parachute before they even drafted McCole Hardman, and he didn't live up to the dream. And that's one of the reasons why McCole Hardman had an enhanced role. And McCole Hardman is a very, very talented young player, and I thought that he was going to go off this year. So they, maybe Robinson might go back. But you know what, man? I just hope that kind of karma and energy stays away from our receiving core and the guys we got over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, ready for Saturday's game after golf. That's right, my brother. At least Gillespie got a chance to play with Tennessee. He might not even make it, though, dog. That's the thing, Brave. And Brave, thank you for pulling up. This is one of my guys, man. Brave, bro, he did something for us when we went in Las Vegas. I will never, ever, ever, ever forget. This is a real one right here. Brave Raider Rick, man, this guy, love this guy. All of the stuff that he's done, man, and what he did for me, Docs, Wasted, and Andy, man, I'll never, ever forget it. I'll cherish the gift that he gave me for the rest of my life, man. I appreciate that, dog. Van City, if you go to Bourbon Steak and Pike Place, mark a hand down the best steak in the Pacific Northwest, yo. Jamal Williams, Harmon injury was just a groin. He won't miss significant time. All right, so he's good. So I'm hearing he got carted off and everything, so he's good to go. He's going to be in a place to be, man. We basically got Stidham for Gillespie. Yo, it kind of seems that way, right? But look, I'm just glad that, like, going into next season, unless a major kind of an overhaul happens, we're going to have a whole myriad of picks. That's what I'm glad, because I know Zeke is really, really good in the draft, man, especially late, man. Yo, Wild Turkey, my dude, what it is, brother, what it is, man. The excitement for Gillespie was from the draft. He had a lot of potential. I wish him well, but the next guy got to step up, bro. He never did anything for us in the regular season. I don't understand bro, it's not like we traded Johnathan Abram that we've seen Johnathan Abram actually play. Like, this dude has done nothing for the Raiders. It's not like it's Trayvon Mullen, or Mooring or Marion. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but yo, dog, this is a minor blip. Now, if he becomes a Pro Bowler, I'll eat my words. But it is what it is. I don't see that happening. This is a man who never created a turnover in college, and he didn't create a turnover in the National Football League. And he's another guy who he had 8 tackles in the NFL, bro. This guy did nothing in the NFL. He is just a physical specimen, dog. And we can't get caught up into that shit. We need guys that play and make plays. And that's one thing that I'm glad that Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler kind of put at a premium. Guys that make plays. How many times have we seen the Gruden regime bring guys in and guys ball out in the preseason and you're like, damn, he definitely going to make the team. And we get rid of him for a guy that has measurables that never does a goddamn thing for the Raiders. That is what we can't have anymore, bro. That's why I love the fact that, DJ Turner's still here. And they got rid of Demarcus Robinson because he wasn't doing anything for us now. But Reese, my brother, what's up, man? He had a cast on his hand. As a DB, it's very difficult to succeed. I'm not picking a player wearing a walking boot for a pickup game. Same difference. That's the same, bro. And that's dope. And that's very fair. It's a fair point, brother. Raiders just gave up a fourth for someone, but I can't get it on NFL Web to find out who. Larry, AKL Elbow. Early predictions on a first round defensive tackle. Bro, it's hard to say because who says they go DT first round, bro? It's hard to say. It's hard to say who's out there, bro. I will have to wait to see like the third week of college football, Larry. Ask me that like the third week of college football because, we got to watch the rosters. Last year, I'm not going to lie, college football last year, I didn't watch as much college football. COVID kind of messed up my college football rhythm. That year that we had where like some guys were playing, some guys weren't. And last year kind of fucked me up. And I was sick during college football season. So I was really, really, really ill during college football season. So this year I'm going to be tuned in like crazy, bro. Mr. D'Souza, he did nothing for us. Brother, I am not sleeping on Nichols. Brother, Bilal Nichols is mobile, agile, and hostile. I've been asking for him to come back. The thing about Bilal Nichols is if somebody gets a hold of that boy, like a Chandler Jones, and he could commit 2 to 3 pass rush moves to memory, he could be a factor in the middle of our defense. Bilal Nichols is a guy, and he's one of the main reasons why I was excited about this group going into coming out of the offseason. I got to see him on the field, and I got to see him healthy, brother. I got to see him healthy, and then we got to see what happens with these younger guys and mixing them in with Big Hank, and hopefully they go out and get a vet to mix in with that. Yo, and Larry and everybody else that donated for Superman, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for that. Auntie 6, 11 days to party all the time. Auntie, you got to lead it out, bro. I'm backing you up, yo. I'm going to be like the Temptations. You already know, 11 days, man. Adelanto, it's already going to happen. My bro, Ruben Russ, what it is, man. Depth pieces have to bring value. Robinson couldn't be a gunner or a returner. Tyree was on a bad special team last year. If you ain't got one, you got to be diverse, and that's what it is. You got to be a diverse player. You got to be able, if you're not going to be one of the guys that's going to add value on the offensive end of things at all times, you got to be a Swiss Army knife, especially with these guys. You see what they're doing with the offensive line. They got guys that are playing left tackle 1 week. They got guys that are playing left guard, right guard. You got Dylan Parham, who's playing both guard positions in center, because what they understand is that you can't have a backup in the trenches, especially for every position. You got, your starters, and then you might have 3 backups, and they have to be versatile. And it is the same way with wide receivers and special teamers. There are only so many roster spots. So you got to make sure that guys are valuable and have value in other places and can do other things. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why having a guy like Demarcus Robinson just doesn't make any sense for the Raiders. If he's not going to be that stone cold lead pipe third receiver, then he got to go, because we know Mac Hollins is a great special teamer, right? Right? We know that Keelan Cole is a better high volume receiver than Demarcus Robinson. We know this. We've seen what this man has done. This guy was a number 2 with the Jets and damn near a number 1 with the Jets. And he had a hell of a year with the Jacksonville Jaguars a couple of years ago. So, let's pump the brakes on these names that we see, man. Auntie, my brother, happy birthday, Halo. Thanks for being you. Halo, man, we love you, brother. Happy birthday. And yo, another thing. Shout out to Dirty Raider, my guy. Happy birthday, man. It's Dirty's birthday. Happy birthday, Dirty, man. Shout out to you, man. And my brother, Halo. My brother, hoping you're having an amazing day, my guy. I'll be seeing you soon, brother. And I'm going to be tapping in with you and calling you offline, my brother. Love you, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. My guy, child from Sicily, Frank Polari, my brother. What is the deal, man? I love when Frank can pull up because, he's all the way in Italy, bro. Like for him to pull up from Italy, that's big, man. That means that, Raider Nation has a reach like unbelievable. Faith Thomas, what's up? Do you think football players are starting to value their mental health more because of CTE? Yes, I do, Faith. I think football players have more access to information. So being that they have more access to information, mental information and physical information, like now they don't have to pontificate and wonder what's going on in their brain. They can get images and scans and see the damage that's kind of going on. Now, CTE is something that is diagnosed post-mortem. So you can't really be diagnosed with CTE while you were alive, but you can see the symptoms. You can see the issues. So you can kind of like medicate the symptoms of what happens to you from having head injuries. And I think that a lot of guys are seeking help earlier because it's not this like thing where you're isolated and people are kind of ostracizing you for having problems. And, you're not just looked at as being crazy. And I commend, the players and in the mediums that we have now for guys that are reaching out and helping each other. And brothers like my brother Stu Schwieger, who's been on my show this week twice, which I really, really appreciate, man. That is what the National Football League needs. The National Football League needs more players and former players to kind of police what goes on with the current players. They need guys that reach back to the guys in the league and kind of let them know that it's okay. Like, and even with us in Raider Nation, right? That's why I love what my brother Docs does. Mental health. Sometimes you need somebody that you can talk to that's not like somebody that you see every day. So you can unload some things on them and you're not going to really be embarrassed because you're not going to see them in a daily basis. It's you put it out in the universe, you get feedback and you feel okay with it. And it's a great thing. And I love that we do that because, guess what, man? The one thing about us, we all care, right? In some way. Faith Thomas, I'm an SEC fan living in Los Angeles, California, but this is a huge but. I have family from Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, and the reigning, defending college football national champion, Georgia Bulldogs. Oh, here we go. Kyle Holt, Linval Joseph will be a great addition to the Raiders. Bro, Kyle, I've been screaming for Linval Joseph, bro. Like, real spill. I would prefer Linval Joseph over Ndamukong Suh. I'm going to tell you why. Linval Joseph has more football in his future than Ndamukong Suh does. And Linval Joseph's a guy that you can get a little bit cheaper. He'll be a little bit more humble because, listen, let's be for real. Ndamukong Suh is a future Hall of Famer. He has a longer resume. He has more paper. He really doesn't have he is at a point in his career where he can sit on his couch and be all right and put his feet up and be like, you know what, we're going to shut it down. We done. If you want me, meet my demands or fuck you. Linval Joseph still probably wants to play football. He probably still has another 4 years of football left in him. So Linval Joseph is the guy that you want because that's the guy that you can go out there, you can give him a veteran contract for 2 years, kind of control his future. You can get rid of one of these guys that aren't really performing for you right now, and you know that you have a guy that's a bona fide starter or a bona fide backup that's going to give you premium production. Woo, your boy Wasted got to hydrate, my guys. But happy birthday, Halo, man. Halo, the young buck. That's right, brother. Now, Sean Johnson, my brother, you know this, the producer of all the Mount Shillmore shows. These 6 cornerbacks, 53-man roster. Cornerback number 1, Trayvon Mullen. You're tweaking. He is not cornerback number 1 by no means, brother. Trayvon Mullen, Amik Robinson, Lak Yasin, Anthony Averett, Nate Hobbs, Darius Phillips. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. The guy that has an uphill battle to make this roster, and it wasn't like this, but he's missed so much time. Your ability is your availability, and you remember Wasted Ben told you, is Trayvon Mullen. Trayvon Mullen has an uphill battle. 1, he has to show that he's healthy. 2, he has to show that he gets and understands the defense. 3, he has to ingratiate himself to these coaches. 4, he has to go out there and execute in a real game scenario. Now, if Trayvon Mullen can do that, and he's also got to show that he is versatile enough to play in the different scenarios and different subs. So, say for instance, he's not outside. Can he play in the slot? Can he play as a nickelback? Can they put him? Maybe he can drop back and be like a safety or something like that if need be. If Trayvon Mullen can do that, I think then and only then you will see a man like Amik Robinson be jettisoned, because Amik has been playing really well in camp. I think last week he kind of he kind of played himself into a situation where he has to play well this week going into Miami. If Amik Robertson does not play well and Trayvon Mullen, having better measurables than Amik Robertson, comes in and plays well in a preseason game and gets the offense and ingratiate, they're going to keep Trayvon Mullen. Let's just be for real. Trayvon Mullen probably has more talent than Amik anyway. Amik's going to play himself right off the roster because Darius Phillips is a kick returner, and Darius Phillips is a bigger guy, and he probably is a little bit more valuable, my friends. Safeties, Jonthan Abram, Roderick Teamer, Trayvon Merring, Deron Harmon, Matthias Farley. I think, man, Roderick Teamer, if you're going to keep, you're going to have to keep Abram and Merring and Harmon, right? Those are the locks. So with Farley and Teamer, those are the two guys that are fighting for a roster spot, I think. I think you're going to keep 4 guys, man. Oh, Ev Smash, my guy. The 916 is in the building. That's Doc's hometown. That's what it is, man. What's your take on Waller not wanting to come to the Raider game? I think it's pretty whack. Paul Wall, I beat that situation to death, man. He's back now. Great. I got slander for it on some ends. I got commended for it. I think that if, as far as the Raider Equinox go, I think that if you're not having a child, even though it's your girl, bro, if you're not having a child, bro, I think you should be at the preseason game. That's my personal opinion, bro. I think it's whack too. That's my personal opinion because nothing's more important than this season right now. And the thing is, he got that C on his chest. He's not just a run-of-the-mill player. Guys like Darren Waller set the tone for what happens in that locker room. And also, he is so important to what we're doing this year. Like, yo, everybody says we're one of the top offenses in the National Football League. You remove Darren Waller out of the equation, and now we're not at the top. Now we're kind of like a middling offense, even with Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow. Darren Waller makes his offense special. So Darren Waller has to be here. I'm sorry. That's my personal opinion. I'm not going to do that. Kier Daz, my guy, what's up, man? Shalom Wasted, what's good? What are your thoughts on DJ Turner? I think DJ Turner is a guy who has a really, really big opportunity to make this roster because he serves value in special teams. And I hope he makes his roster because I don't want to ever see Hunter Renfrow return a kick ever fucking again. Seriously, man. I'm done with that shit. Please don't have Hunter Renfrow back there again, man. Yo, love you all. Real talk. Appreciate the beat day shout out with the 39 years old. God willing, many, many more. Auntie Six, Wasted, LV Maximus, Greg, Richard Lyon, Kyle Hope. That's what it is, my bro. Halo in the place, man. Linval Joseph was on the Chargers last year. They had the worst run defense in the league. But that's not mutually exclusive to Linval Joseph, Dark Raider. So, that's the thing. See, it's got to be a conglomeration of defensive linemen, right? So when you look at Linval Joseph, right, Linval Joseph was a guy who was probably their best defensive tackle, right? But then you got to look at the people around him, right? You got to look at the guy who's on the other side of Bosa. You got to look at the fact that Bosa's always hurt. You got to look at the fact that Bosa's not tremendously great against the run either, brother. Wasted, you have any knowledge on drafted fantasy football for us first timers? Any sleeper suggestions? Oh, yes. And we're about to bring the fantasy football to Raider Nation Unlimited. That's happening. We're having a league. And guys, I wanted to announce today, matter of fact, I'm glad that you did it. I just kind of was like a little busy today. I didn't get a chance. We're going to be having a members only 12-man fantasy football league on Raider Nation Unlimited. If you want to participate, inbox me on Instagram. The way that you participate is to become a member of the channel, and you can participate in the league. And We're gonna be announcing. We're gonna have some crazy shit going on. But yes, the way I look at it is, and if you're in a points per reception league, wide receivers in today's National Football League are very, very valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because the yards and the receptions and the touchdowns that they get make them a little bit more valuable than running backs to me. A lot of people that say running backs are more valuable, but in today's football, wide receivers are very, very valuable. So to me, if I were you, I would try to look at some of the young, hungry wide receivers that are coming up as sleepers. Guys like, George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's going to get a lot of targets. He's probably going to round out being their number one receiver. You want to get guys on the way up. You want to get guys that, like a lot of people, you don't have a great quarterback in Washington, but Terry McLaurin. Now, he's not really a sleeper, but he is a sleeper because people tend to go and draft wide receivers who have great quarterbacks, right? They don't have that in Sam Howell, but Sam Howell is a young guy who's very, very accurate. He's a young quarterback. He's going to throw a lot of interceptions, but he's definitely going to force that ball at Terry McLaurin. Running backs. You got to get running backs. You got to have one running back that you can hang your hat on, right? So what my strategy is I get high-end wide receiver, high-end running back, receiver, middling running back, high-end tight end. What about if Washington still wants to trade Daron Payne? What do you think? How much it will cost? My thing is that I'm not trading away top-end draft capital for a guy that I still got to pay. If I have to pay Daron Payne and trade away the top end of my draft, I'm not doing it because we did that with Devontae Adams, right? Daron Payne is not a player that's going to put us into the Super Bowl. Let's just be for real, right? He's a guy that'll solidify us and give us a chance, but it's not like we're trading for Aaron Donald here. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Daron Payne is the fucking man. Now, if we trade for Jeffrey Simmons, that's a whole nother story. If we trade for Jeffrey Simmons, I trade a first, a second, and fucking pay him. No problem. Daron Payne is a guy where the highest I give for Daron Payne is the third round pick. And then we'd have to see what that compensation would look like on our cap. And also, I have to have my Darren Waller situation figured out before I brought Daron Payne in, brother. I would definitely have to see what the Darren Waller situation looked like. Stop making so much damn sense. Wasting your talent. What's up, Kenneth, bro? Thank you, bro. Wait a minute. I agree. Former players need to collaborate. And yeah, that's right, man. That's facts, man. I'm probably behind like a motherfucker in the chat, man. When healthy, Mullen can muscle a lot of receivers when playing man. I hope he comes back as a bully. Me too, bro. Oh, my guy. What's up? Adams, 1,600 yards. Waller, 1,200 yards. Renfro, 810 TDs. That's a fact. Thank you for the donation, my bro. Salute. Wait. Oh, thank you, my bro. Thank you, man. Big Mike Raider. The value at running back is top heavy in fantasy football draft. There are lots of sleepers at wide receiver this season. Christian Watson, Sky Moore, Pickens, etc. Rookie running back Cook for Buffalo is also a sleeper too. See my guy, Big Mike Raider, providing value here on Raider Nation Unlimited. Would you give 2/3 for Payne? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I think I definitely would, man. Jonthan Lomelli, my guy, where you been, brother? My Instagram is Raider_Nation_Unlimited. On Instagram, bro. The name of my channel with underscores in between Raider Nation Unlimited. Dick Vitale, what's up, bro? I was very happy with Darius Phillip at punt returner. We have plenty of guys who can return and make plays. Screen game finna be scary. Ruben Russ, that's a fact, brother. So who goes? Turner or Abdullah? Abdullah's not going anywhere. Amir Abdullah is a Swiss Army knife. Amir Abdullah's made the roster already to me, brother. Amir Abdullah is definitely making his roster, bro. I can't see a way he doesn't. Richard Lyon, my bro. You going to bounce, man? Ah, man. Much love, bro. Richard Lyon, man. Leaving us early, my guy. Jonthan Lomella, that is my guy, bro. glad to see you pulled up today, bro. Not a Chargers page, but I'm more scared of Sebastian Joseph. What they getting him back? Because of Jackson, bro. Don't be Jackson to be hurt by the middle of the season. That guy don't never fucking complete a whole season. Don't worry about that guy, bro. We'll be all right. Javonte Williams is definitely gonna have a Reese Rock always with the stone cold lead pipe facts in a place to be. Yogi miss you. Tyron Johnson just has straight line speed. Tyron Johnson got hand like bricks. I think T. Billy not gonna make the roster, bro. Real rap. I think T. Billy is a guy that has a long shot, bro. Does Darren Butler make the 53-man roster? Yes, I think he definitely makes it. I think with some of the injuries we had at linebacker and the way he's been playing, and he's a great special teamer, yeah, I think he will. Not sure if Abdullah makes the roster, but if we could trade Drake, he's a lock. But, bro, like, this the thing, man. What has Kenyon Drake done besides have a big contract where he makes it over Amir Abdullah? And Kenyon Drake can't return kicks. You got to understand something. Kenyon Drake is a guy who's had a pretty good career in the National Football League. He's actually been a starter down in Miami and stuff, yo. But Kenyon Drake has come off of a lot of like back-to-back injuries, man. And for me, if I were the Raiders, I would shop Kenyon Drake because I think you can get some value for Kenyon Drake, and I think you'll get better production out of Amir Abdullah at this point, bro. At first, I thought he was going to too until I seen the drop problem, and that's facts, yo. That's facts. Johnathan, that's what's up, bro. I'm definitely gonna accept. Yo, I appreciate you for adding me, and everybody here, add me on the gram, bro. Please. If I haven't added you, add me on the gram. I'll add all of y'all. And if I haven't added y'all, inbox me, be like, yo, add me, bitch. Like, yo, you bitch, you ain't add me, you raggedy bitch. What's good, bro? Yo, wait, hold up. Do you think we sign another wide receiver to compete for the wide receiver 3 spot? Kane Town, nah. Cause like, bro, I think we got bigger fish to fry at this point, right? Like, Josh McDaniels is an offensive-minded head coach, yeah, but he's not a dumb offensive-minded head coach. He knows that the rest of this roster has a lot of work to do. And I know Zeke hears the Raider Nation. I know he's sitting around, he's waiting to pounce. I'm going to ask you guys a question. What do you guys think of the name Robert Nkemdiche? Because Robert Nkemdiche was cut. I also think we might need to add another linebacker. Markel Lee is out there. Markel Lee is a former Raider. He was out there with the Buffalo Bills. I would love if we could bring him in to see, kick the tires on Markel Lee too, because when he was here, he played well for us. He was solid for us. The way they were trying to feature Markel Lee like he was like Lawrence Taylor, I didn't like that. But him coming in and being in like the linebacker room is a good guy to have. My bro, EJ Raider, what's the deal, my guy? Also grabbed them handcuffs on the mid-late rounds. Madison, Khalil Herbert, Hunt, Pollard. Those guys are winning guys' leagues. My guy, brother. Raider Zilla, my guy. Hit me, bro, on Instagram. I definitely will, bro. Robert Nkemdiche never really did anything, and I know that. But see, me, I'm a big guy about kicking the tires on former first rounders with a lot of talent and a lot of measurables when you have the kind of I think this is a good situation for Nkemdiche, right? He can come in here. You got a mixture of young guys. You have a mixture of all pro veterans he can learn from, and you have great coaches too. So if Robert Nkemdiche wants to play football, if he wants to make a career out of this is the best situation he'll ever have. And you can get him for next to nothing. I would bring him in. Now, the 49ers already did that. I would do it. Why not, right? Sean Johnson, Derwin James has agreed to a 4-year, $76 million extension with $42 million guaranteed. NFL Media's Ian Rappaport reports that's $19 million per year. That makes James the highest paid safety in the NFL. Sean Johnson, F that guy. And, I hope that he doesn't play well at all. F him. You already know, man, how I feel about him. Drake been fighting with this injury bug as well, man. You have to be available. Naaman Washington, that's a fact, yo. We can't live off of what Kenyon Drake used to be, bro. DJ Turner is gonna make my roster. Aki, that part. Facts, bro. He's definitely gonna make my roster, bro. Wait a minute. EJ Rader, that's facts. What's facts? I ain't see it. Okay. Assuming we keep 5 running backs. Like, and that's another thing. Why is everybody saying that Brandon Bolden's definitely gonna make it? What has he done besides be on the Patriots? I got like, bro, look, I ain't saying nothing, bro. I ain't saying nothing, yo. Faith Thomas. Can DJ play for Lane Kiffin for Ole Miss? So he got that lab the shark mentality. Yeah, lab the shark mentality. Yeah, you right. You right, Faith. You know your football, man. I appreciate you for pulling up every day, man. You know your football. This regime will bring in players that they are familiar with. GC, everybody in the NFL does that. Everybody thinks it's just us, but the NFL is a very, very small ancestral community. Like, it's the fact that we love the Raiders, so we can kind of draw the dots because we pay attention to the Raiders. But if you look at other teams do that stuff too, brother. Jordan Jenkins, man, we worked him out. Now, Jordan Jenkins is a guy, he's 28 years old. He's a former guy, he's a former Georgia Bulldog, man. And I remember Jordan Jenkins. He was a 3-year starter at Georgia. He played both outside linebacker and spots for Georgia when they had that 3-4 defense there. Jenkins' length was he had a outstanding power on the edge. He's a natural fit as an edge and strong side 3-4 outside linebacker in the pros. Jenkins may not be viewed as like dangerous enough. You know what I mean? Because he has the size, but he's not like the kind of athlete that jumps off the pages at you, man. And he's not that kind of guy that's a dangerous enough pass rusher kind of to warrant the kind of attention that you would want him to, right? He's tough, though. He has a high football IQ, so he's kind of the kind of guy that we bring in, right? He's very aware of what's happening around him. He has a high football IQ. He understands down and distance tendencies, man. He's physical at the point of attack. And he won't sit on blocks, and he uses his power, you know, in his size and strength. But he's not a guy who's been really terribly productive for the Texans. I want to see them bring in somebody that I've actually like really seen do something in the NFL. But, you know, he's only played 2 years in the National Football League. He was on the Jets, and now he's with the Texans. I remember him at Georgia. It's weird that we brought him in. So he's kind of the guy that they're kicking the tires on because he's a guy that they can bring in, and he's like a smart football player, and he's like he has like measurables that they like, and he's really, really versatile. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, fellas. Let's see what we got, man. We 48 minutes in, getting wasted, and it's a fact. Hit stick, high step, but not pass on Marley gang. He weak sauce, that part. Bro, you know the thing with Markel Lee? Markel Lee is cool if you're not depending on him to be a starter, but Markel Lee's a good guy to have in your linebacker, bro. You know, this is a guy that started for us for a couple of years, right? So if you have him as a backup or a guy that you bring in situationally, Markel Lee is a good guy to have, I think. Wait, hold on. Cheers to our coach sideline presence. They mad yelling into his mic and covering his mouth. They're walking up and down the sideline. Sweater wear, the slight congrats to the player leaving the field. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know what that means, bro. I might have read that wrong. Jay Razor, I think Brandon Bolden got a lot of guaranteed money in this contract. Oh, I didn't know that, bro. You just put me up on game, bro. I didn't know that at all, my bro. Big facts. I think Bolden's locked in, but he shouldn't be at all. And that's a fact, bro. I gotta check his contract. Thank y'all for telling me that. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I guess that was like the contingency about them bringing him over. And coaching sideline presence matters. Reese Rock, you are 1,000% right, bro. Not 100%, 1,000% right. It does matter, bro. And being prepared, having your team respect you, 1,000%. Amir Abdullah over Bolden all day long, every day of the week, and twice on Sunday. You damn right, my brother. EJ Rader, the handcuff thing I said wasted percent. I know, EJ. Bro, I play fantasy football. Definitely. I had stopped because, bro, I got so enamored with fantasy football, bro. I'm like, I was in so many leagues. I'm rooting for one guy in one league, rooting against him. And I got way too into it, bro. I had to stop playing so much, bro. Yo, we got over 250 in the room. Y'all been getting wasted with me for almost an hour, man. I appreciate y'all, man, and I love this, man. This has been to me, this has been a dope live, man. I don't know if y'all enjoying the content, man. Y'all let me know. Put a 1 in the chat, yo. I don't see anyone mentioning Everson Griffith as our 4th rusher off the bench. The guy had 5 sacks and 26 pressure and 9 games. Everson Griffith has been a great player in this league. I love Everson Griffith. When he's on the Vikings, I don't see where he fits into like our coaching staff. Our coaching staff likes familiar guys and they like to get younger guys, right? If you're gonna go get Everson Griffith, I would prefer you go get Ndamukong Suh, to be quite honest with you, brother. But if they get him, I'm not gonna cry about it. You know what I mean? He hasn't been the healthiest guy in the world over the last few years, and that's why I'm saying that. Faye Thomas, Land Shark. I grew up in football. My dad played, and I got my little sister, and I have autism. So along with the autism comes a thorough knowledge of eccentric football. That's dope, yo. Bolden will show up, and they trust him. Silver and black, that's a fact, bro. And they got to trust their guys. That's kind of been like, sometimes certain coaching staffs show their pitches. Like in baseball, they might tip their pitches. That's what this regime does. They tip their pitches. There's always some kind of connection somewhere along the line, brother. But like I said previously, that's kind of how it is in the National Football League. Wasted, do you think Waller would get a new contract before the season starts? Bro, I don't. I don't. And I'm going to tell you why, man. Because they don't have to. Darren Waller got not just this year, but another year left on his contract. I don't get him shit. They didn't bring him here, and they're trying to see what kind of guy he is. And then we don't know what's happening behind the scene with Clutch Sports and LeBron and Rich Paul and their bullshit, right? And also, they got to see if they can trust Darren Waller and what kind of man he is. Then also, Darren Waller's on the wrong side of 30, and Darren Waller has some baggage. He's not like the cleanest free agent in the world, because if you really look at it, man, Darren Waller, besides Devontae Adams and Max Crosby, Darren Waller is the most talented. He might be the most talented guy on this entire roster physically, right? But when you give a man and you back up the Brinks truck and you give him that much money, you want to know that the guy is as clean as possible, right? So the kind of money that they would probably be offering him would be something to where, okay, we're gonna make you whole, bro. We know you're not the 17th highest. We already know that you're one of the 4 or 5 best tight ends in football. Now everybody says he's the second or the first or the third. I can't say that. I'm an honest guy, right? Because Darren Waller was hurt last year, and Mark Andrews he's been having a terrific career. Like, athletically, Darren Waller off the charts. The Raider in me says Darren Waller's, but Mark Andrews, 1,600 yards, 100, like all these crazy numbers, right? And then you got the guy in San Francisco, right? He can block too, and he kind of matches Waller like receiving wise. And then Travis Kelce's still at the top of the heap. You can't take it away from Travis Kelce. It makes me throw up in my mouth saying that. A 49er and a fucking Chief makes me throw up in my mouth, the Raider in me. But I just have to. We keeping it all football, man. I can't sit up here on these airwaves. So Waller might be 4th, he might be 3rd, he might be 2nd. It all depends on what. It's a matter of opinion, right? But when it comes to age, Waller's a little bit older because he had those years when he was struggling with his addiction. He is a guy who is 5 years sober, right? And people say don't bring that into the equation. But if you were owning a football team and you're the GM and you got to sign that contract and you know that that's a part of the equation, you're going to factor that into the decision that you make, right? And then also the fact that when Darren Waller got hurt last year, he can't really take painkillers and stuff. So then when he gets hurt, his injuries take longer to heal because he can't medicate like that. He can't take any kind of pills. So they got to give him like children's Tylenol and shit like that. They can't give him the stuff that they give the other guys for him to kind of like get over his to get over his pain. And that's no indictment on him. I'm not vilifying him, but he has an uphill battle anytime he gets nicked up and dinged up. So the Raiders have to see how invested they are in the Darren Waller business. And that's just a piece of this that I don't think anyone's talking about. Now, this is just my opinion from the outside looking in. I don't have any inside information. I'm not going to sit up here and dog Darren Waller out. I love Darren Waller, and I hope that they can come to some common accord. But if Darren Waller thinks that he's going to get number one tight end money, like he's going to get more money than Kelsey, and I don't think it's going to happen with us. I just don't. Who's better, Jordan Jenkins or Colin Fackrell? Colin Fackrell, by far. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I don't see why we have Bolden as a lock to make the 53. I said it before. He might be one of the ones that go when it's all said and done. You're right, bro. Sue is a must. We got to get him for another contender does. The Raider room, bro, he's not a must. He's not a must, bro, but he makes it. Bro, I said this before. I don't want to talk about Ndamukong Suh because it makes too much sense to make it happen. And I don't like the way Ndamukong Suh uses us for leverage every time he's a free agent, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't. So if he wants to be a Raider, come on home. If not, fuck it. So Brandon Bolden, guaranteed $2 million. He's a lock. Yo, the man with the gold rules, sustained William Merchant. Only 240 people here, only 109 likes. Hit that like button, y'all. Yo, Giovanni, thank you, bro. Y'all heard the man. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Pay your tab. He's older in age, but his miles football-wise about 3 years younger than his age. That's a fact, bro. John Beck, Waller deserves his more money. He definitely deserves more money, bro. But from like, yo, just step out of you as a fan. Step out of that and put yourself in a GM and owner's capacity, right? Now, the owner is a guy who is a player owner, right? But in Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels' case, these guys are trying to establish themselves in the National Football League and win. And what I noticed that they're not doing is they do not want to handcuff themselves with bad contracts. And Darren Waller has the potential to be a bad contract if they don't leave themselves a trap door. So I think the problem probably is the way the contract is written and Clutch Sports trying to go and get it all. And they don't understand that this is the National Football League, which means not for long. This ain't the NBA. This ain't you going and walking in and saying, yo, I got Anthony Davis. Give him $200 million or fuck you. We going to sit out all year. Can't do that in the National Football League, bro. He's older in age, but his miles 3. You said that. Don't know if it was covered yet, but DT Malcolm Brown was cut by the Jags. I like Malcolm Brown. Started 17 games with them last year. Time to be making a phone call for him. Yeah, I would love to see them bring him in. Bro, Waller is not all that. I think Waller is all of that. I think if you're a guy who's a top 5 guy at your position in the National Football League, you are all that. But people act like it's sacrilegious to say that he might, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. He's definitely all of that. Hotep to the Raider Nation. My brother's in a place to be. Hotep, Jesus, my God, man. He's rooting for the yo. Love you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you pulling up in the place, man. Thank you, my brother. Swift Raider, you're wasted. Did Tyreek Gillespie trade open up some salary for the Raiders? If also, can they trade Drake to get Sewell Williams? Bro, they don't have to trade Kenyon Drake to get Sue or Williams. These guys are free agents. They got the money. If they want them guys tonight, they can call them and bring them in if they agree on their contract. So they don't even got to do that. And Tyreek Gillespie opened up a de minimis amount of money for the Raiders. It didn't open anything up for them. Raider Ray, what's good? Much love, bro. They can give him natural stuff for pain. Been bad. You know, and I know, the kind of pain you go through in the National Football League, brother, you don't need natural stuff. Let's just be for real, bro. Like, you know, come on, bro. Mika Kaiser was a physical linebacker. We're going to miss him against the run. Yes, we are going to miss him, but they got to go out there and replace him. If and only if Waller balls out this year, then I say give him all his money he wants. But if he plays okay, just leave him. But, bro, I don't think it's going to get to that point. I think that we're having a hold-in situation right now. He doesn't really have any leverage, but he has leverage. And I know you guys are like, what the F are you saying? Were you hedging your bet wasted? Nah. He has leverage because the perception of what he is in the National Football League, the perception of what he is to Raider Nation, and the perception of how much he is needed on his roster is bad for the guys in the locker room and it's bad for this regime. It makes them look bad. They got to settle this shit up. But also, they can't be pushed around by Clutch Sports. and LeBron and Rich Paul and them guys. And LeBron and them won it all. And I know that's what it is. That's why Waller is not saying shit. He's like, oh, I'm going to let them handle it. But I'm telling you, bro, there's something brewing there. He's not going to hold out, bro. But they got to get this thing done, bro. I was super incentive Wild's contract to mirror his production in 2020. I'm talking about minimum games played as well. Swift Raider, I'm sure they probably have done that, and that contract was thrown back in their damn face, bro. A contract is based on what have you done based on what you have done. We will pay you. You can't have a bad year and have more of the bag. The best way to get a productive player in a contract year period. That's a fact, bro. Waller has 2 good years out of 8 in the league. Why does everybody put him on a pedestal? He is a human. He is replaceable. Hankins will be fine in the DT role. Pecco is doing good. We do not need Sue. Old man's Raider Nation, bro. I think you're a little bit off base. Pecco was playing okay in a preseason game, but he's playing against 3rd and 4th stringers. He was getting pushed around like a rag doll. And Jonthan Hankins hasn't been healthy. He hasn't been the healthiest guy in the world. Big Time Hank is the guy I like, Big Time Hank. But let's not get him confused for Aaron Donald or Jeffrey Simmons. We do need help. Bad. And what we need a pass rushing presence in the middle of our defense. Now, Big Time Hank will help out against the run, but we need that push in the middle to help funnel those guys out to the ends that we have, because Chandler Jones is getting a little older. And when we look at Chandler Jones's numbers last year, we look at his sack numbers, we're like, oh man, he had this many sacks, but he got a lot of them in like 2 games. So we got to help the elder statesman out on there. I think Max is going to be all right. Let's get wasted. Wasted. Will you be at the Raider Cardinal game, brother? Most likely, yes, brother. I'm gonna give y'all an announcement on that in 2 weeks. About to go watch TV with the fan. Bless up, my brother. Bless up, yo. Last Vikings game, I didn't see any of our draft picks shine. Am I wrong? Your thoughts wasted. No, they didn't really shine. But our draft picks are not like high-end draft picks. These are dudes that we got off the scrap heap in the 4th and the 7th round and shit like that, bro. So they're learning, they rookies. They were guys who played well enough to where you can justify where we taking them and stuff. But it's not like we got guys in the 1st and the 2nd round, dog. They're going to have their growing pains. How you feel, us versus the Chokers? I think we're going to split with the Chokers this year. I hope we win the first game, but I think we're going to split with them. Wasted. Can't wait for another Mount Shillmore takeover at the Ahern Hotel. That shit was lit. Yeah, man, it was fire, man. But, we're going to be going to other hotels too, bro. I would love for us to get back to the Ahern. I got to tap in with my brother Brody. We gonna discuss that, but we got some other things jumping off out in Vegas as well, bro. But we got the first takeover that we got, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna get out of here, man. In a couple of weeks, Mount Shillmore. Hold on. Week 0 kickoff. Raider Nation. Week 0. August 27th, Adelanto Plaza Event Center. August 27th, y'all. Too Short's going to be in the place. Warren Sapp's going to be in the place. Stu Schwieger's going to be in the place. Corrupt's going to be in the place. We're going to have some former players all around. Mitchell Renz is going to be out there. Simone Rader's going to be out there. I mean, all of Mount Shillmore is going to be out there, man. It is going to be a stone groove like Billy Ray. And I'm dating myself in Trading Places. It is going to be unbelievable, y'all. Y'all got to pull up. It's in the deep desert out in Cali. We're going to have a wonderful time. We're going to put on for the nation. We're going to kick off the Raider Equinox that week, y'all. I'm telling y'all are going to love it. And after that, we're going to have the Burning Trees Festival with Rick Ross, Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Soulja Boy. I mean, everybody. It's going to be a beautiful situation, y'all. Y'all got to pull up on your brother Wasted, man. Yo, but guys, listen. I'm getting tired. We beat this thing to death right now, man. I appreciate all y'all pulling up, man. This has been another Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm going to read a couple of more comments. We're going to get out of here for the night, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up with your brother Wasted, man. Sean Johnson, Raider Cuts, VC. Yeah, we got that. We got to that yesterday, my guy. You so cold with that truth. My bad, brother. I'm sorry, man. Yo, the reason why we don't get Phylon is because I don't think he's healthy. They brought him in and checked him out like twice this offseason, bro. I don't think that his knee is where it needs to be for them to utilize him. So why are you going to bring a guy in that you can't just be like, all right, Fireline, go out there and go play? Like, if he's not there yet, I wouldn't bring him in either. Raiderzilla, we too. Kuntz will pick up Chandler, split time, and keep Chandler fresh. That's what I'm looking for. I'm 16. Y'all gonna let me in there? Hey, Jay, man, I don't know. You could come to the week 0 thing. That's family friendly. The other situation, the Burning Trees Festival, dog, I can't vouch for that. It's a lot of weed that's going to be blowing in there. I don't even think I'm going to that. Can't wait for week 0. Been telling my students about it. They're all jealous that me and my son are going. That's right, my bro. Salutation, wasted past 6 years. Who's been a good first round pick for us? Man, I know, right? We gotta break the cherry on that one, bro. Go back to work, brother. Thank you, all you for all the Raider news, brother. Much appreciated. Thank you, my bro. Peace, wasted the Raider Nation. Peace and blessings, yo, and peace to all of y'all, man. Love all of y'all, man. We gonna be back in the place to be rocking tomorrow. I might have a special guest, man. It's a big Raider content creator that I'm reaching out to. He knows who I'm talking to. I'm gonna hit him again. We've been kind of missing each other like 2 trains in the night, but I might have him on tomorrow. If I do, please pull up. Don't miss it. All of y'all who have not done so, hit that subscribe button, please. And all of y'all who haven't, go over to Men of Order. Hit that subscribe button. We're at 771 subscribers. I need that over 1,000 tonight, yo. We got over 200 in the room. All y'all hit that subscribe to Men of Order for my partners at Men of Order. I am a founding member of Men of Order. I love my brothers over there. We got to get us over 1,000 over there. Y'all do that. That's a personal favor to your brother Wasted. We're going to be dropping some great content over there. I'm taking over the YouTube channel over there. We're going to be talking about every sport over there. It's not just going to be Raiders content. So we're going to be talking about baseball, basketball, football, UFC. We're going to have other content creators talking about other sports. So it's going to be something great that y'all want to really pull up on. I haven't had the time to really change the channel, but this week I'm tapping in. I just need y'all to go over there and hit that sub button. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Trust me, y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Love all of y'all, man. Wasted, man. We out of here.